Chrysler Rock Country Music Facts and Trivia. I'm going to dig back a little further today. It's on country music legend, outlaw Bakersfield country music legend, Buck Owens, and how in this week in 1964 he stepped into a Hollywood studio and recorded his biggest crossover hit against his co-writer's advice. On this day, in this week in 1964, Buck Owens entered the Capitol Recording Studio in Hollywood, California to record a pair of songs. One of those was the single I've Got a Tiger by the Tail, which became his biggest crossover hit. And he also cut the single's B-side, Cryin Time. By the mid-1960s, Owens had become one of the most successful artists in country music. In 1963, he began a string of 14 number-one singles, with Act Naturally, which lasted for 4 years. I've Got a Tiger by the Tail was the fifth in the long line of chart toppers. Owens released I've Got a Tiger by the Tail on December 28th, just weeks after he recorded it. It topped the Billboard Hot Country Songs charts in February of 1965 and retained the top spot for 5 weeks. The only other song to have a longer run at that top, the top of that year was Before You Go, another hit for Owens, which wasn't his big country hit by far. It was his most successful single on the Hot 100, where it peaked at number 25. It was Owens' only top 40 hit on the all-genre survey. Buck Owens was an expert songwriter, could seemingly pull inspiration from any source. I've Got a Tiger by the Tail is a perfect example of that skill. Owens co-wrote I've Got a Tiger by the Tail with his lifelong friend and fellow songwriting legend Harlan Howard. According to an essay written by Howard's widow, Melanie Smith Howard, they came up with the idea of a 5-day-long trip around Texas. Buck was driving and Harlan was in the back seat, stretched out. Buck was pestering Harlan about the slogan, "Put a tiger in your tank," which was a slogan for Esso gasoline stations. Buck thought it was a great idea for a song. Harlan was uninspired. On the final day of the trip, Howard threw out the Tiger by the Tail lyric, hoping to put an end to Owens' seeming obsession with the concept. About a week later, Owens called Howard to tell him he finished the song and was ready to take it to the studio. Harlan tried to persuade Buck not to cut it. He said it was a joke and not a good idea. Harlan tried his best to stop Buck from cutting it. He honestly thought it would ruin his booming career. However, when the January 23rd issue of Billboard magazine arrived, Howard learned that the song had debuted at number 8. Amused, he phoned Buck Owens to admit he was wrong about the song. Sometimes it's good to take people's advice, and other times like this, you need to do what you got to do. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. I'd appreciate it. You have a great day, guys. God bless. Praying for you.